Hello, how is everybody doing? I hope you had an amazing day. Welcome back to another video in what, like 8 months? 9 months? I got no clue how long it has been, to be honest with you. It's been pretty long. I've been really busy with the stuff that's going on in my life. I had a break from trading as well. I didn't trade for about 3-4 months. So yeah, I'm back. I'm trading this month. I started trading midway through this month, so I'm here to share with you guys a few of my trades I saw, and um, taken on my challenge account, Apex, my Apex challenge account. Trying to pass 50k, and yeah, I mean, just talk about it. Just talk about like update, little cheeky update, because I'm not updating on TikTok till I get a payout. Already put a video out like that. Well, I said that on my last video that I'm going to upload to TikTok when I receive a payout. So I'm sticking to my word. So yeah, let's just begin. So today I saw two nice setups now. Today was a college day. I have started my apprenticeship, which I'm happy, not happy. That it really doesn't matter if I'm happy or not. I'm still trying to make it with trading and become really successful in life. So, either way, if I'm gonna make it with this or not, either way, if I'm gonna do well in plumbing or not, this I'm still trying to focus on becoming the best version of myself and trying to achieve success success and a big amount of money. So become wealthy. Anyways, I was going to say, I got an apprenticeship, so I'm really busy and I do not have as much time to trade throughout the day. So today was a college day. I should have traded, but during college as well, it is quite hard, to be honest. I have a really strict tutor, so yeah, it is kind of hard to trade with him. Let's go quickly on the daily. We're going to go backwards on this week. So we've made an all-time new highs. I mean, you can see we've been going like crazy high since basically a beginning of April, making all-time new highs since we made a yearly low. We swept a November lows here. We swept all September lows as well. So it was pretty obvious we're going to go higher, and we did. So today we made a high on Monday during Asia, and Tuesday went down. I knew today we're gonna potentially have a bit of a retracement and still continue to go lower, but also we had news today, so I believe we had news. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we did. Well, we will in 10 minutes, FOMC. So price pretty much consolidated. That's why we didn't have a big move yet. I'm yapping too much. We didn't have a big move yet. We had obviously movement, but a lot of wicks, a lot of consolidation. Now, I still trade the wick theory, but it changed as well. So I'm fine with less PD array in my strategy, but I'm also fine with taking other trades, as you will see later, me using different PD array to enter a trade. Now, today, let me just clear this up so you can understand what's happening. The first setup I saw, so obviously key open here, key open here. I saw this massive wick. Obviously, every wick is basically an imbalance, like a fair value gap. So I went lower, checked if there's any 15-minute PD array. There wasn't any 15-minute PD array. There wasn't any 5-minute PD array. So it was basically more of a just a 1 hour wick. Hold on a sec. 1 hour wick PD array. That was our PD array plus the 4-hour wick would have been PD array here, but it's obviously been respected in the other 4-hour wick. Now, if we go back to this, let's pull out the fib. Fib, as you see, didn't align. We were in the discount price, which is quite nice, but we weren't in any really good price. Oops. Now, if we go on the 5-minute here, 1 second. You see, we're really close to the -4 level. Really close. We didn't hit it on the 15-minute STTV, standard deviation. We were close to the -2, I believe, but not as close as we are to the -4 on the 5-minute standard deviation. And by the way, I use only the 5-minute and 15-minute standard deviation because it's the most accurate ones. I've realized they show accuracy the best when I trade throughout the day. I'm guessing if you trade daily, maybe the 1 hour is going to be better for you, but that's not how I trade, so I'm not fully sure if that's true. So don't take my word for it. But you can take my word for the daily that the 5-minute and the 15-minute, it works great. Now, quickly have a look. We had a 9:15, was it? Was it 9:15? I believe so. We had a SMT, which further pushed the trade further up. By the way, the bias was bearish. Just continuing off this of this Tuesday, of this bearish Tuesday, the bias was bearish since I couldn't really pull no data. I couldn't really tell you what if we're gonna move any higher. I didn't believe we would move any higher since we did. Well, since I knew we are gonna have news today, plus one sec. Oh yeah. Sorry, my mind's just gone there for a minute. It's work. Here we had a 5 value gap, which pushed the bias further down. Plus, we had this bearish Tuesday, which pushed the bias down. Plus, we have news today, which are going to be announced in 6 minutes. So I knew we are going to be consolidating, but going further down. Now, also these wicks here showed us like were pretty strong lows that were created that we might sweep later this week. I'm not fully sure, maybe next week, but these lows are pretty strong. So I was expecting this. Well, this is a bit logical that we have a little retrace up, and now we're going further down. We had the SMT, so if I go back up to the 5-minute, I don't want this video to be way too long. Using my 10-point stop loss, I could have on my usual 1 to 4 R. There you go. We could have had a quick nice trade here, but we also had basically a similar trade. The wick that we took the trade on, this one lines up in the -4 even better, and lines up with this. Okay. OTE nearly lines up with the OTE, so nearly lines up with -4, nearly lines up with OTE, which makes this place an even better trade. Oh, this trade even better. Plus, we don't have an SMT, however, we have these two equal lows, and these two ain't equal lows, so kind of an SMT, not fully SMT. We have an SSMT here, obviously, because it's different sessions. SSMT is a SMT between two sessions, so we knew we were going to be a little bullish here, but I mean, whether I took this one or that one, it didn't really matter because both of these levels were pretty much really, they were just amazing. But this trade would have been a bit better, the second one, but that I'm showing now. We also had this 5-minute fair value gap that was being respected, which is great. 10-point stop loss works. And my 1 to 4 works again as usual. So these were the two trades for today. that I saw. I saw some potential in the 1 minute at 3 o'clock, I think it was. Let me see. I was looking at a trade. There's any potential. Yeah, there wasn't. Never mind. Looking during class quickly. Well, during class, during quick break, I went out. Now, Tuesday had no trades, so it's no point even about talk. There's no point of talking about Tuesday because there's just nothing there. Couldn't see no trade. Didn't look at any trades. On Monday, there was 2 trades where I could have taken. I took in one. I lost it because I had to place a limit because I was at work. So I placed a limit at a really nice trade. I wish it wasn't a limit. I wish I went for my CISD, but oh well, it is what it is. Now, the trade was, we have this key open midnight. No, it's not midnight. That's the new session key open. We have OTE fib level respecting that. And we have -4 level respecting that. So we have 3 PD rays that are really supporting this move. Also, gap fill concept. I don't really use it as much, but you could have used it here easily. I mean, gap was being respected. The fair value gap was being respected. The going quickly off topic here for the buyers, just because I want you to understand why I was bullish on this trade. The reason I was bullish is because we took a new high. We went down. It was pretty much obvious that we gonna have to retrace. We took a This is a really strong high. We took a high during Asia. I didn't believe we were gonna make a brand new high during London, so I knew this is more of a retracement, and then I believed it would make more sense for us to sell off since we made a brand new high and we had this massive fair value gap here, which I'll show you also another trade from this bearish fair value gap to distribute further down to New York. So -4 fib level key open, fair value gap being respected, and the gap fill concept basically in that. If you go on the 15, there isn't much really on the 15 other than, yeah, there's just not much on the 15 other than the fair value gap also being respected. That's not on the -4 fib level and the key open. Now, for this trade, I was going to do a change of state delivery, so I had to limit it because I was at work. So 10-point stop. To be fair, I should have calculated this stop loss more, and I do change my stop loss depending on the scenario. I started changing it, but I was at work. I just wanted to quickly get my stop loss in, try to get that traded. Didn't work. Then, for me, what I would have done though is get a change of state delivery, because if I have the opportunity to get a change of state delivery, I will. It's just better and easier. Now, made the low right here. Got a little high here, so lower low, lower high, lower low, change of state delivery, long right here. Doesn't matter if it's 10 or here, let's say of my stop loss there. Got 100 points. I would usually do my 1 to 4. There you go, beautiful trade, quick trade. Now, I don't believe there was any SMT. I'll just make sure quickly. Oops. Actually, I can do that. Oh, no. There wasn't, no. Yeah, I thought there was for a minute. So no SMT. on that trade. Now, another trade I saw was this one. Nice big 1 hour fair value gap, bearish value gap. On the 15-minute, we had this fair value gap at the top that hit CE of these candles. We had the fib level 0. OTE, nearly basically aligning with the CE of the 15-minute. So two fair value gaps, OTE. What's happening? Sec. This is, there was no SMT here. There was no standard deviation on this trade, I believe. Yeah, no standard deviation. So yeah, it was only those three that were lining, but for me, I didn't see that as well. I saw that like a bit after, around when we started selling off here. 1 minute change state delivery. Nice 1 minute change state delivery there. Oopsies. Shorts right here. Distribute further, and I mean, if anyone took this, you could have easily taken out these two lows. Without a doubt, you could have targeted that. So that's 4 trades there. That's for this week. What's happening now? If I go I took a trade on, let's go on MNQ because that's where, oh no, yeah, see this Monday where I took the loss, then you can see I did see this trade there later. No, where was these trades? By the way, you can see my Apex account here as well, that I have won a bit right now on it. Yeah, it was a Tuesday, wasn't it? Come on. Come on, boy. Yeah, I caught this trade, I think. I believe, yep. Caught this one. It was the market entry. I just entered on this candle, so it's change of state delivery here. I believe it was a wick and some PDRA. Let's quickly see because I want to get this quickly done. Yep. Let's go wick. 1 hour order block supporting the move up. I believe there was SMT here as well. Standard deviation potentially. And then wick here as well. Beautiful entry limit on this. Bigger stop loss. Didn't have to literally enter to the tick. Yeah. Then Wednesday college couldn't take trade. Don't remember if there was any setups. Thursday, Friday, don't believe I saw any setups, so I didn't trade. That's it. That's I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna probably have to cut out beginning on the start of this video, but I'm not trying to edit any of it. Feel free to watch this. Feel free not to. I'm doing this for a bit of my own sake. So if you are learning anything, you know, I'm glad, I'm happy for you. But it's not like this video is here to get anybody to learn anything. It's more of a online journal for me, and I'm just sharing it just in case anybody learns from it, basically. So yeah, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, basically that's it. Like, so hopefully you had a wonderful day, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little trade recap, and hopefully, because we got a lot of hopefully's here, we pass the Apex account soon, because I want to surprise somebody with a bit of cash. Go on, boys. Have a good one.